It depends on how you enter into it. And that kind of help me answer some of your questions on the photometrics and fencing. So if you have any other questions, feel free to, I'll be more than happy to answer.
Can you answer why it's a shadow box fence instead of a solid wood fence?
Well, we're trying to, it's mainly just because from storms and winds, with the solid fence, it's taking total brunt of wind, and just trying to keep it last longer, because with the spacing, it allows the wind to go through it more, and it doesn't, it's not so subject to blowing over, so that's why it is. If it's a big deal, we can just go ahead and do the solid splash one side, which is a cheaper fence to do, but from both sides, it looks equally acceptable also, you know. That's the reason we're kind of going that route.
Any other questions for the applicant?
I'm curious why on the tire storage area, the wall doesn't go to the roof.
On the east side?
The east side specifically.
Well, requirements of 6 tall screening, we took that up to 8, so we're exceeding that, and then we're as far as the owner we did not want to enclose that area due to economics, so we exceeded the height as far as requirements. We kept that length across there, and they know they can't stack anything taller than the walls anyway. As far as higher stories, it can't be seen, so that was, so we kept it there, and they can only stack it no more than 6 feet tall, you know, to be more adequate screens.
As long as, I mean, being outside storage, as long as nothing's stacked higher than that. This commission's been fine with that in the past.
And that is in the code regulations now, that they cannot have the item stacked higher than the height of the center wall or screen. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, we will open the public hearing for the rezoning of the property from R1 and M1 to M1 Restricted Industrial District. Are there any public comments? And please state your name and address for the record.
I'm Mabel Jean Branson, and 615 West Santa Fe, Gardner, Kansas. I own the property just to the north, so I am very much want to know everything about this, and I appreciate their plans. I can understand the solid fence. With the wind we get out there, it would blow over. Maybe with the building there it wouldn't, I don't know. I really want to know exactly, and by the city and them, on exactly how they are planning on doing this, because it does affect the valuation of my property. And I don't want to see, hear, or smell anything from there. So, however that can be barricaded, I don't know, trees or the fence, the sound barrier, I don't know. And I appreciate what you brought up about the lights, because I hadn't even thought about that. And if they're going to use it for repair and parking, that whole area would have to be paved or cemented, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes, and to clarify, only the current is gravel. With approval of this plan, the entire parking lot would be paved. There would be no more gravel.
Okay. All right. I just want to be sure that there's, you know, sound barrier and noise barrier and everything, and trash too, that doesn't slow down on my stuff. So, anyway, I can understand why they want the property. It would be beneficial for them, but, you know, I want this myself too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Amy? Thanks for
sorry, I forgot about this. Do we have an anti-idle ordinance as of yet?
I believe we do.
Okay, so they can't just park a truck back there and then go out and start it up and let it idle for however long when it gets warm, drive off. Because that'll help with some of her concerns about the noise and the smell and everything.
Right, yeah, I know there are some exceptions to that, and I was not very involved with the adoption of that, so I don't know all the details. I know, for example, in very cold weather, very hot weather, they can idle because they need to run the air conditioner heater, that kind of thing. But I'm not sure the specific exceptions that might apply.
I do have one other thing, concern. All the water from Gardner goes across my property, and so that ditch on the east side, water goes down from there from the highways and everywhere, and that has been a sore spot because it washes across my yard. And Dervetta did have a culvert put in, which helps, and it's carrying it off better than it was, but I want to be sure that none of that water from up there, because of the pavement, that it would divert across my property.
That's one of the reasons why they have what they call a detention pond or detention basin back there. That way, water that is there, if it does rain, it goes into that detention basin, sits there, and then slowly drains out. So, and it also has to pass our stormwater management people, public works. So
Well,
that's one of the things that we need to make sure of, that it doesn't interfere or make your property worse.
That ditch really needs to be cemented, or so it does carry the water, because stuff gets caught in there, trees get caught in there, and there's a lot of grass and all. The whole thing needs, from the highway footed down, needs to be cemented, and then put under 175th or something, or carried off that way. So.
Thank you very much. Are there any other members of the public that would like to comment? That being the case,
I move we close the public hearing.
Second.
okay, it's been moved by Commissioner Manley and seconded by Commissioner Pop that we close the public hearing. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, the public hearing is closed.
Yeah, I just some general comments. I don't feel like I have any over makes sense to the reason shop. Seems like it really fit better anyway to have all that block. So it's more, and so I don't have any concerns on that. I do agree with the staff recommendation as far as running the bench and to have less overlap. And actually, I like the idea of the proposed staggered version. So, and also, I agree with your comments about the concerns about the lighting. I think the applicant's probably going to address it, but I do agree, especially with the fact that they live right behind it. That would be a very, I'm sorry. I'll try to speak up a little bit. I apologize.
We cannot hear you.
Couldn't hear anything you said.
I'll just continue with where I was. So, it's basically commenting on Commissioner Pop's comments with regards to the lighting, and I do agree that that is something that, I think they're very good comments. I think that that's something that really needs to be paid attention to. I really do think the applicant will address that. But the other comment I had was with the front facing. I do agree with Commissioner Pop too, that given that this is the entrance to kind of to our city, I think it would be nice maybe to have something nicer than perhaps chain link at the front. But I don't know what the comments are of the other commissioners, what them comments on that. But overall, that's pretty much the thoughts I have.
And my comment with the chain link fence in the front, making that tube steel, there are many companies out there that Ameristar happens to be one of them.